Hello and welcome dear students. I am Shravan Kumar, your maths lecturer. We have started with the topic mathematical logic. So we are continuing the same topic, that is mathematical logic. So today's topic is what? Principle of duality. Principle of duality. What is the meaning of dual of a statement, given statement? The statement which is obtained by replacing and by or by and, tautology by contradiction, true by false, false by true, tautology, small t stands for tautology, by contradiction, small c stands for contradiction, and contradiction by what? Tautology. So these are the rules for finding dual of a given statement. What are the rules? You have to interchange and by or by and, true by false and false by true, tautology by contradiction and contradiction by tautology. So these are the three rules for finding dual of a given statement, and this principle is known as what? Principle of duality. So let us see the example of duality. The first example is what? Negation of P and Q or R. So what is the dual of this given statement? Simply we have to replace and by or by and, true by false, false by true, tautology by contradiction, contradiction by tautology. So here the negation of P will remain as it is. We have to replace only these three symbols. You have to replace and by or, and you have to replace or by and. So this is the dual of the given statement, carries 1 marks. Next statement is what? P and negation of Q or C. So write the dual of the given statement P and, so you have to replace and by or, negation will remain as it is. So P, here we have replaced and by or you have to replace by and C means what? Contradiction, you have to replace it by what? Tautology. So this is the dual of the given statement. Third example is what? Negation of P or Q and Q or R, Q or F, let us say F, is equivalent to suppose L. This statement is equivalent to suppose L, and here we have to write the dual of this given statement. So simply you have to replace these three symbols and remaining symbols will remain same. So negation P will remain as it is. You have to replace or by and this and by or, Q will remain same, or by and false by true and equivalent to L. So this is the dual of the given statement. Fourth example is what? P and T or C. P and T or C. So the answer is P or F. Here we have replaced and by or and true by false, and or you have to replace by and contradiction by what? Tautology. So this is the dual of the statement. Suppose we have verbal statement. Verbal statement means what? In statement form. If we have verbal statement, then simply you have to replace and by or and or by and. For example, mango is a fruit and grass is green. And we have to write the dual of this statement. So what are the rules? You have to simply replace and by or by and. So in verbal form you will have only two possibilities, that is and or. So convert and into or into and. So replace and by or. So the answer is what? Mango is a fruit or grass is green. This is what dual of the given statement. So with this we have completed the topic principle of duality. Let us take next topic, that is quantifier. Quantifiers. So in the first lecture we have discussed the definition of a statement. So what is a statement? Any declarative or assertive sentence which is either true or false but not both simultaneously is called as what? Logical statement. So by definition we have excluded interrogative sentence, imperative sentence, exclamative sentence and open sentences. These are not statements. So what is open sentence? Open sentence is a sentence whose truth value depends on the conditions. To depend on the condition means what? If we have x is less than 2, x is less than 2, then we cannot define the truth value of this statement x is less than 2. We can't say anything about its truthness or falsity of this given statement because we don't know the value of x. If we know the value of x, then we can say whether it is true or false. For example, suppose here if we take x equal to 1, if we take x equal to 1, then 1 is less than 2, this is true. Then its truth value is what? Tu. Then if we have other than 1 or suppose example greater than 2, suppose we have the value of x, suppose 5. So 5 is less than 2. So 5 is less than 2, this is also a statement which is false. Which is false, then hence its truth value is what? F. So if we know the value of x, then we can say the truth value of this statement. Without knowing the value of x, we can't say whether the given statement is true or false. So what are quantifiers? Quantifiers are the mathematical symbols or some notations. When they are used with open sentences, then open sentences becomes what? Statement. Quantifiers are of two types. First one is what? Universal quantifier. Universal quantifier. Second one is what? Existential quantifier. Existential quantifier. Universal quantifier, the symbol for universal quantifier is what? Order image of A, that is for all. The symbol stands for what? For all. And for existential quantifier, order image of E, that is the symbol stands for what? There exists at least one. There exists at least one. The symbol stands for what? For at least one value. At least one. So basically there are two quantifiers, for all and there exists at least one. So when we use these quantifiers in open sentences, then open sentences what becomes statement. So let us take the example of quantifier. Suppose if we have an open sentence x plus 2 equal to 5, x plus 2 equal to 5, then we cannot define the truth value of this given statement. We cannot define the truth value of this given statement because we don't know the value of x, whether it is 3 or other than 3. If the value of x is 3, then the statement is true. If other than 3, then the statement is what? False. But when we use these two symbols, any of the symbols in quantifier, then this sentence, this open sentence becomes what? Statement. Either true or false, but definitely it becomes what? Statement. So for let us take, for example, there exists x that belongs to n. We are taking any number x that belongs to what? N. N is what? Set of natural number such that x plus 2 equal to 5. So what is the meaning of this statement? We have at least one value from natural number n that satisfies the given condition, that is x plus 2 equal to 5. So what is the natural number what is the natural number that satisfies the equation x plus 2 equal to 5? So then definitely the natural number is what? 3. So here since x equal to 3 that belongs to n satisfies the given condition x plus 2 equal to 5. Therefore this statement is what? True. Hence its truth value is what? T. So what are quantifiers? Quantifiers are the mathematical notations when they are used in open sentences then open sentence becomes what? Statement. So quantifiers are of two types: universal quantifier and existential quantifier. This symbol stands for all, and this symbol stands for what? There exists at least one. So with this we have completed here. Today we have completed two topics, that is dual of a statement and quantifiers. Thank you.